A Fox 11 follow-up tonight to a November incident involving Green Bay police using force. Take a look at the video. You can see the Green Bay police officer punching 21-year-old Niji Cloud approximately 10 times while he was trying to arrest him. Police officers were responding to a call of a person with a gun inside of Coach's Corner in downtown Green Bay. Police say they thought Cloud was going for a gun. However, after punching and tasing him, they found that he did not have a gun on him. Police did find a pellet gun on another man. Now, late this afternoon, a jury found Cloud guilty of resisting arrest. In court, Green Bay police officers explained how and why they used force and why they believe the officers' actions were justified in this case. Fox 11's Ben Krumholz brings us balanced coverage.
Green Bay Police Lieutenant Chad Ramos testified the punching you see in this video is a trained move called a focus strike.
For layman's terms, it's a punch, okay? It's a strike. The purpose for using and utilizing a focus strike is we're trying to create some dysfunction and you're trying to create some pain. The reason why you're doing that is you are met with an individual that is continually resisting.
Ramos says his department reviews between 10 and 20 cases a month where officers use force, roughly between 120 and 200 a year. In the past year, Ramos says no Green Bay police officer was found to have used excessive force. However, in Ramos' opinion, in about 10 to 15% of the cases, the officers' actions could use polish.
We still have to make sure we challenge our officers to understand all of the use of force available to them. And I will also submit that I have also remediated officers on not using enough force and waiting too long.
Ramos says officers are trained to use force by conducting what he calls a heightened threat assessment. He says indicators are the possibility of a person being intoxicated or having firearms. Ramos says in this case, both of those indicators were there. Plus, he says Cloud didn't follow officers' instructions in a timely manner.
We had heard officers testify before that you stood there and you ignored their commands. Is that true?
No, it is not.
In court, the jury wasn't deciding whether police used the right amount of force. The jury's task was to decide whether Cloud was guilty of arrest, which they agreed he was.
Verdicts like this vindicate wrongful police conduct.
I think ultimately the jury agreed when they saw the whole picture that the officer's use of force here was objectively reasonable.
Cloud is scheduled to be sentenced at the end of the month. In Green Bay, Ben Krumholz, Fox 11 News.
Cloud of having The jury also convicted Cloud of possessing marijuana paraphernalia. He is now facing around $10,000 in fines and up to 10 months in jail.